Hello, my dear students. I hope you are all doing well. Last week, I gave you all three tasks to complete, and I'm sure you have already done it. Well, today we'll discuss on a new chapter from Honeysuckle, that is chapter 3, Taro's Reward. Before we start, I want you to get your textbook and a pencil. Taro's Reward is a popular Japanese fairy tale. This is a story about a thoughtful, loving, and caring son. He works hard to fulfill his parents' wishes and gets some unexpected help. Taro was a poor boy. He earned money by chopping woods in the forest. He lived on a lonely hillside with his parents. He used to work hard but earned very little money. He was sad because of this, since he wanted to make his parents happy. One evening, Taro and his parents were sitting in their hut, and a strong wind began to blow, and they started feeling very cold. Taro's father wanted to have a cup of sake as it could warm him and benefit his heart. Sake is a popular Japanese drink made from fermented rice. It is usually served hot. Taro became sad as the sake was very expensive and he could not afford it. He decided to work harder and earn more money. So next day, Taro woke up earlier than usual, and went to the forest to chop woods. He chopped and cut more woods. He was tired and thirsty. His mouth was dry and his face was wet with sweat. But he kept thinking about his father. He thought he must earn extra money to buy sake for his father. Suddenly he heard the sound of rushing water. He had never heard or seen any stream in that part of the forest. Since he was thirsty, he followed the sound of water. Soon he found a beautiful waterfall behind a rock. He went near to the fall and put his hand in the water and had some water. To his amaze, he found it was the delicious sake instead of plain cold water. He became happy and filled some sake in his pitcher for his father and went home. Upon reaching home, Taro gave the sake to his father. The old man sipped the sake and started dancing with joy. He was delighted with the sake. A lady came to his house, and Taro's father offered her a cup of sake. The lady happily took the sake. Taro told her about the story of the magic waterfall. This woman, after finishing the sake, spread the news to all the people in the village. So, in the evening, every villager rushed to Taro's home and tasted the sake and finished the sake. So next morning, Taro woke up early again and went to the waterfall with the largest pitcher he owned. To his surprise, he found all his neighbors there with pitchers, jars, buckets, etc. to get the magic sake. A villager knelt and held his mouth under the waterfall to drink. Then he said it was just plain cold water and not the sake. The villagers were angry since they thought they've been cheated by Taro, and they decided to drown Taro. Taro heard them planning to kill him. So he hid behind a rock and waited till all the villagers went home. Now he tasted the water again, but to his surprise, he still felt that it was sake, not plain water. The waterfall was giving Taro sake, while to everyone else it was giving plain water. The Emperor of Japan came to know about Taro's story, like how Taro cared for his parents. The Emperor was impressed and called Taro and rewarded him with 20 pieces of gold for having been so good and kind to his parents. He also named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. Well, that's the end of the story. From this story, we learned that we should take care of our parents and elders. God helps and blesses those who takes good care of their parents. Well, students, I hope you've all understood the lesson. Now, let's discuss questions and answers. Question number 1. Why did Taro run in the direction of the stream? Yes, Taro heard the sound of rushing water in the forest. But he could not believe it, as he had never seen or heard the sound of water in that area. He was also thirsty at the same time, so he ran in the direction of the stream. Now, question number 2. How did Taro's father show his happiness after drinking sake? Taro's father was delighted to have the sake. After he drank the sake, he stopped shivering. He started dancing on the middle of the floor to show his happiness. Question number 3. Why did the waterfall give Taro sake and others water? The waterfall gave sake to Taro because he was a thoughtful son. He was rewarded as he showered love and care to his parents. It gave cold water to others as they did not have this quality. They were greedy. Why did the villagers want to drown Taro? The villagers wanted to drown Taro in the waterfall because they thought they have been cheated. They thought they have been cheated by him. They went to the waterfall to get the magic sake, but instead of sake, they got only cold water. Why did the emperor reward Taro? The emperor rewarded Taro as he was very good and kind towards his parents. The emperor wanted to encourage other children to respect and obey their parents. Now I want you to write these answers in your notebook. And also, before that, I want you to read the chapter again and find out the words which you are not able to understand, and then look up the words in the dictionary. And you should also learn the word meanings given in your textbooks. And then you may write the question and answers in your notebook.